Very good morning to all of you children. Today I am going to start the last lesson of first term. That means this lesson is the last chapter for your half yearly exams. This will come in your half yearly exam. This is lesson number 3, housing and clothing. Children, after completing this lesson, we will also complete the syllabus for our half-yearly exams. So children, let's start this chapter without wasting much time. Children, after finishing this letter, you will be able to learn and identify different types of houses, name of special houses, features of good house. You will be able to describe ways to clean house, and you will be able to describe fibers and their types. So without wasting much of time children, let's start. We need a house to live in. A house protects us from heat, cold, storm and rain. It also protects us from animals and thieves. We see different types of houses around us. The types of houses we build depend upon our needs. Children, a house keeps us safe from many things. It keeps us away from too much heat. Where do we get heat from children? When it is a scorching sunny day outside, we can stay home and be comfortable. When it is too cold in a winter time, you can stay home and be comfortable. When it is raining and when it is a thunderstorm outside, you can stay home and be safe. It also protects us from animals and thieves. For example, if a dog barks at you, you can quickly move inside your house and be safe. If you wander here and there with your belongings such as gold chain, gold rings, purse, wallet, a thief might come and steal these things. So if you are at home, thieves cannot bother you at all. So children, a house protects us or saves us from heat, cold, storm and rain. It also protects us from animals and thieves. We see different types of houses around us, children. We can see different types of houses around us. Hardly there are any house or any building which are similar. And we build houses as per our needs. Our needs, the building up of our house depends upon our needs as well as our economical state. Means हमारे पास कितना पैसा है. एक गरीब इंसान तो बड़ा आलीशान बंगला नहीं बना सकता है. He can build a small house or he can rent a small house. So children, let's move further and read and know about the different types of houses. A kacha house is made up of mud and straw. It is found mostly in villages. It is not very strong. Children, a kacha house, if you go to a village, you will find that mostly the houses are built up of mud and straw. सूखा जो घास होता है. Children, after taking out the grains from the plants, like from rice, millet, wheat, when we take out the grains, the remaining part of the plant is dried. And that remaining part of the plant is called straw when it is dried. And that is used for making the roof of a kacha house. A pakka house is made up of bricks, iron, wood, glass and cement. Children, it is mostly found in towns. It is very strong. Okay children, kacha house is very weak. It is not very strong, because if flood and any such calamities come, then this house can get ruined. Okay, but a pakka house is made up of is very strong, and it is made up of bricks, iron, wood, glass, and cement. It is mostly found in towns, children. So these houses are very, very strong. These houses are made up of cement, iron. The base of the house is made up of wood and iron, strong things like that. And then with bricks and cement, they build up the house and make it more stronger. A multi-story building is also a pakka house. It has many floors. Many families can live at different floors, children. This is a building. A multi-storied house has many flats in it, and many families can stay in one building. This is called a multi-story building, and this is also a type of pakka house. Remember, children, a kacha house is made up of mud and straw, while a pakka house is made up of bricks, iron, wood, glass, and cement. The windows and doors are made up of wood and glass, and the whole structure is made up by iron rods, wood, cement, and brick. So it is a very strong type of a house. Now there are some special houses, children. In places where it is too cold, or in places where it is too floody, where there is too much of rain, where there people make special type of houses. Let's learn. People who roam around from place to place are called nomads. They live in tents made up of canvas, and children, they also live in a type of car like this, and these are called caravans. Like this, they roam about from place to place. There are people, they are called nomads. So for some people, they move from one place to another. Say today they are in Ranchi, they can move and they can go out to Bokaro and they can make a tent, or they move in a caravan. Caravan is a van like vehicle where there are all type of amenities inside it: bed, chair, table, glass. Everything is present inside this van, and they can drive this van from one place to another. These type of people they don't have fixed homes. They move from place to place in a van or in a car, and they make a tent and live there, or else they have all amenities, all type of things which they need for daily life is inside this van itself. They don't need a house to live. People living in very cold places build houses of snow. These houses are called igloos. Children, where in places like Antarctica, Greenland, people make houses out of snow only. They build houses out of snow, and these are called igloos. See, this is a tent made out of canvas. This is an igloo. This igloo is made out of snow. The places that are often flooded have houses made of wooden posts. These houses are called stilt houses. Children, where there is too much of rain, like places like Cherrapunji, you will find houses like this. The houses are lifted a little higher by the help of these wooden posts. Okay, the houses are lifted, or this house is supported by wooden posts, so that the house does not get flooded with rain. Cherrapunji is a place where there is too much of rain. It is in India, it is in Assam, and it is too much. It always receives too much of rain. So there the houses are like this, so that the water does not floods inside the house. Okay, so now I think you have understood about the type of houses. Let's move towards our next topic, a good house. Children, what does a good house need? A good house should have all the things we need to make ourselves safe and comfortable. A good house should have the following features. Children, a good house means a house which can make you comfortable and which can keep you safe. These are few points which a good house should have. It should be well ventilated with windows and doors. It should have enough sunlight and fresh air. Sunlight kills germs and keeps the rooms dry. Clean and fresh air keeps us healthy. Children, your house should be well ventilated. What is the meaning of well ventilated? Well ventilated means it should have enough doors and windows to let the sunlight inside your house, and it should have enough fresh air. It should have nice windows, big windows to let the fresh air inside the house. Children, let me tell you that that sunlight is a natural disinfectant. What is a disinfectant? Disinfectant is a thing which kills germs. So sunlight is a natural disinfectant. So a well ventilated house is very necessary to let the sunlight and fresh air inside it. Fresh air keeps us healthy, and sunlight kills germs. It keeps the room dry and it kills germs. The windows and doors should have proper wire netting. This keeps flies and mosquitoes away, but allows air and sunlight to enter. Children, windows must be nicely covered with wire nettings. Net होना चाहिए सारे windows में, so that mosquitoes and insects cannot enter the house. Okay, but there should be enough holes in the net wires so that the sunlight and air can enter the room. So कहने का ये मतलब है children, your windows should be covered with net wirings because it keeps insects out and it lets the sunlight and air inside the house. It should have a proper drainage system to carry dirty water away from the house. The drains carrying water from the kitchen and bathroom should be properly covered to keep mosquitoes away. The floor of the kitchen and bathroom should be sloped to allow water to flow out easily. Children, the drainage system means this is the drainage system. You can see these drainage system outside the building. These drainage system should be there so that the dirty water, the used water of the bathrooms and the kitchens should flow out of the house, so that the dirty water does not get accumulated in the house itself. मतलब जो गंदा पानी होता है ना बाथरूम और किचन का, जो गंदा पानी होता है वो इस ड्रेनेज सिस्टम से निकल जाने से क्या होता है, फिर आपका हाउस, आपका किचन गंदा नहीं रहता, आपका बाथरूम गंदा नहीं रहता है. ठीक है, because if the water is still, it gets accumulated in one place, then mosquitoes start laying eggs and then the number of mosquitoes multiply. And you know children, mosquitoes cause a lot of disease, malaria, dengue. These are all diseases which can happen by biting of mosquitoes. And the floor of the kitchen and bathroom should be sloped to allow water to flow. थोड़ा सा tilt होना चाहिए children. The floor of the bathroom and the kitchen should be tilt so that the water drains out of the net or the drainage system. Fourth point is, it should have open space like veranda, courtyard and balconies. Veranda and balconies let in fresh air and provide a lot of space for children to play. Children, a good house should always have a veranda or a courtyard so that fresh air can enter the house and children can play in an open area. It should have many plants around. Plants clean the air and make the surroundings beautiful. Children, your veranda or your house should have green plants so that you get enough of oxygen. As we all know, plants give us oxygen and take in carbon dioxide. So the carbon dioxide we throw out from our body is absorbed by the plants, and the plants in return gives us oxygen. So it is very good for our health. And it keeps the plants, keep the surroundings clean, keep the air clean. Now, about a clean house. We must keep our house clean. Every one of us should help our mothers, you all should help your mothers, and your household helps to clean the house. We must keep the house clean. Why we must keep the house clean? Here are some points how we must keep the house clean. We must keep our house clean. Some insects like mosquito, fly and cockroach spread diseases and make us sick. We can remove them by cleaning our house regularly. Children, there are few insects, like as I told, mosquitoes cause diseases like malaria and dengue. House flies also carry diseases like typhoid and all. Cockroaches are very bad for our health. They also carry a number of diseases. So we must keep these insects out from our reach. So how we can do this? By cleaning the house. Spider webs, mosquito, housefly, cockroaches, these insects cause a lot of disease. So we must keep our house clean, neat and clean, and keep these insects. We should clean house regularly so that these insects do not harm us. How to keep our house clean? There are some points here. To keep our house clean, following things should be done. Furniture should be dusted and cleaned regularly. You should do dusting. Whoever is cleaning the house should keep in mind one thing. They should keep in mind that there are too much of dusts, too much of pollution outside our house, which gets inside our house through our windows and doors. So these dusts should be removed. So dusting should be done every day. The floor should be swept, mopped every day. Jhadu pocha jisko bolte hain children. Sweeping and mopping is jhadu pocha. Sweeping and mopping should be done every day to kill germs like germ killers like phenyl should be used while mopping the floor. The house should be broomed properly, and then mopping should be done with the help of phenyl so that the house is germ free. Everything should be kept at its proper place so that our house looks neat and clean, neat and tidy. Everything should be kept in a proper place. Toys should be kept in your toy showcase. Your clothes should be kept in the cupboard. Flower vase, everything should be kept in the proper place so that the house looks neat and tidy. Toilets and bathrooms must be cleaned daily. Every day you should clean toilets and bathrooms. Because they are that one place where germs can get accumulated because of too much of water or too much of our body throws out waste materials in places like toilets and bathrooms. So it must be cleaned every day, daily. Dustbin should be kept covered to keep away insects that spread diseases. Children, your dustbin should have a lid. डस्टबिन कवर्ड होना चाहिए, एक लिड होना चाहिए, ताकि जो डस्टबिन में क्या गंदा कूड़ा करकट हम लोग डालते हैं ना, उस वो गंदे कूड़े में ही तो हाउस फ्लाइज वगैरह हो जाते हैं, कॉकरोच, हाउस फ्लाइज. सो टू कीप such disease causing insects away from the dustbin, we should cover it. Bed sheets and curtains must be washed regularly. Children, your bed sheets and curtains also should be washed regularly, because if you keep your bed sheets and curtains for too long, they also get dirty, and dirty things carry a lot of germs. So